Alright, go.
몰골이 너무.
Alright, go ahead.
Hello, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Dave John, and I'm Prime Minister of the government side. Also, today's motion is the South would ban deforestation. In the status quo, the biggest forest called lungs of Earth, Amazon, is destroyed about amount of 2 football fields for 1 second. 2003 to 2007, Amazon was destroyed 72,000 square kilometers. Ladies and gentlemen, only 5 years. 72 square kilometers were destroyed. It doesn't only about Amazon. Other forest situation isn't quite different too. Now, you will be known what effects are happened if this keeps going and how many damages which happen that affect us. We prepared 3 arguments about this. The first is ecological problems, and the second one is balance of biodiversity, and the last one is limited resource, and this will be introduced by Edmund. Pardon me. And I'll introduce about first and second arguments. Now, ladies and gentlemen, let's get back to the argument. The first argument is about ecological problems. Forest is one of the main elements of nature. It gives a shelter and living foundation to animals, find out food for humans or animals, and blocks bad disaster or things like earthquakes, landslides, and floods, etc. I'll tell about the last thing. Ladies and gentlemen, forest means area with many trees. Trees absorbs CO2 and change it to O2, oxygen. It is one of the main protect methods to prevent and block global warming. But if we deforestate, the global warming will be progressed more seriously. Actually, when we started the industrial revolution and deforestation to build factories or other things, the global warming started accelerating and increases amount of cut down trees. The global warming is more accelerated. CO2 is one of the main greenhouse gases, but if we do this, as I mentioned, we remove absorptional products which absorb CO2. So this reason, it makes grow up percent of CO2 in atmosphere. Then, what happen is going to be, ladies and gentlemen, for the representable example, the ice is melted because of global warming, sea level grows by melting ice, and finally, ground will be sink. Actually, like Tuvalu, they are sink most part of country because of rising sea levels. Like this deforestation is very serious things to destroy ecology. So we have to ban deforestation. And the second reason, balance of biodiversity. 미치겠다 머리. As I mentioned, forest gives shelter, living foundation, and food to animals. But if they destroy this forest, they lose their whole things. They don't eat, they can't eat, they can't sleep, they can't wait. Perfectly, it kills animals which living in forests. It makes them instinct. Ladies and gentlemen, that's not a main problem. As you know, the ecosystem is made of the food pyramid. So follow this. When animals are extincted, other animals' food is disappeared. Um, then those animals also insects. Oh, insects too. Ladies and gentlemen, this can be happened only when animals are extinct, but deforestation makes so many kinds of animals insects or nearby it. It's sure serious it's surely serious attack to humans. So this scenario, humans' food is almost disappeared, so we might fight to get foods or starvation. Therefore, look this to big sites. It makes human instinct. This is very serious problem, ladies and gentlemen. So we have to ban this and protect forest. So this reason we against the topic. Thank you for listening.